Good day, Pierce College students, and welcome to week one of our online version of macroeconomics. Our course starts on Monday, the 10th of January. Weekly responsibilities for the class will be due the following Sunday. So for this week, we start on the 10th of January, and all academic responsibilities must be turned in by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, the 16th of January. Week one of our study of macroeconomics will focus on the economics perspective delivered in the first and second chapter of our textbook. The concepts and principles related to the economics perspective are listed on the week one document. And speaking of the week one document, every week students will receive a document which contains all materials students need for successful completion of academic responsibilities for that week. This document will be shared on the weekly announcement and sent to students through Canvas messaging. What are students responsible to complete by the end of this week? First, read the syllabus and watch the video explaining the syllabus. The syllabus outlines course expectations and explains the grading for this class. 40% of your grade will be Connect assignments, 30% for discussion questions, and 30% for quiz questions. What learning tools are available to students this week and every week? First, students have the opportunity to participate in weekly Zoom sessions from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. on Monday evenings. Strongly recommend students participate in these Zoom sessions. Excellent opportunity to learn the materials and contents covered in the class and ask questions related to the course. The McGraw-Hill McConnell-Brew series. So McConnell-Brew is the textbook authors. The most widely adopted textbook for economics in the country. Excellent learning tool. This week, students should read chapters 1 and chapters 2. On the week 1 document and on every weekly document, students will have access to lecture notes. The lecture notes will also contain practice questions with answers. These are another excellent learning tool. So make certain that when you download the week 1 document and you review the document, you look over the lecture notes with the practice questions and answers. The Connect assignments are an online learning tool developed by McConnell-Brew and made available through McGraw-Hill. So when you sign up for your online textbook, you will receive an access code which allows you to connect into this system. So the Connect assignments are excellent academic exercises which review the most important principles and concepts related to the class. Finally, if you're not available or can't participate in the weekly Zoom session, there are lecture videos I've made available for students. They are on YouTube, and the links to these videos are shared with students in the weekly announcement and sent to students through a Canvas message. Even if you do participate in the weekly Zoom session, you may want to review the lecture videos as necessary to review concepts and principles. So as I said, there will be 3 academic responsibilities that students must complete each week: the Connect assignments, the quiz, and the discussion questions. Connect assignments are available under the Assignments tab on the course webpage. More about this on a future page on this video. Down just a little bit further, I'll explain the Connect assignments in more detail in a moment. Each week, students will take a quiz. The quiz challenges students to apply economic principles and concepts covered in the course to actual real-world events and scenarios. Students will be asked to either read an article or 2 or watch a video. The articles and videos will come from reputable news media outlets such as the Wall Street Journal, The Economist, and New York Times. Students do not have to research the articles. The articles are made available to students as part of the weekly file/document sent to students, and the articles are also available in the weekly quiz tab. So there's no need to research these articles on your own. I'll be sharing with them to make it easy access. This week, students will read an article about high prices of energy related to dwindling available fossil fuels, and you will apply the economic principles and concepts of the economics perspective to the quiz question. There's an example quiz with example quiz answers available on the week 1 document. I strongly recommend you read over the example quiz with the example quiz answers prior to taking the week 1 quiz. That way you'll have an understanding of what's expected for your weekly quiz answers. Students will also participate in a weekly discussion. So in addition to the Connect assignments every week and the quiz every week, there will be 7 discussion questions, 1 for each week. Our weekly discussion questions will again challenge students to apply the principles and concepts covered in the course to real world scenarios and events. This week, the crux of our conversation will revolve around, is college worth it? There are 2 articles students should read. The one about higher education from The Economist, and an article from the Wall Street Journal, Is This the End of College as We Know It? Read those 2 articles. Think about how the articles relate to the principles and concepts covered in the class, and then you will participate in the weekly discussion question. Both for the quiz and the discussion question, I highly recommend that you construct your answers prior to accessing the quiz and or discussion questions online, and you can simply copy and paste your ideas into the Canvas boxes appropriate for those academic exercises. So every week you'll access all of your academic responsibilities through the modules page. This is a picture of our course Canvas page. So week 1, you'll have the topics, you'll have PowerPoints available. We will cover these PowerPoints in the weekly Zoom session. There's access to the quiz and then the threaded discussion. So you can see week 2 and week 3 repeat this same pattern. So students can access all of their academic responsibilities in the modules page. As I said on the previous slide, in addition to completing a weekly quiz and participating in the weekly discussion, students are responsible to complete Connect assignments. The Connect assignments are online learning tool provided by McGraw-Hill and textbook authors McConnell-Brew. Students can access these Connect assignments on the Assignments tab in the Canvas page. Clicking on one of these assignments will take you into the Connect system. Again, you will receive an access code from the textbook provider and McGraw-Hill when you sign up for your online version of the textbook. Students have access to all the Connect assignments, so that all 7 weeks from the first day of the class until the last day of the class. Students are strongly encouraged to complete the weekly Connect assignments in succinct order as we are covering them in the class. So in other words, this week we're covering chapters 1 and chapters 2. Probably best to complete chapters 1 and chapters 2 this week, move on to chapter 3 next week. However, students are not forbidden to work ahead if that provides them with some academic freedom for completing their other courses. If you have any questions related to Connect assignments and or anything else related to our first week of study of macroeconomics, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via text message and or email or Canvas messaging. Look forward to interacting with all of you in the weekly Zoom session. Good luck with week 1 assignments.